Now, Mitchell Robinson is out. He is out rehabbing that ankle for at least January 2025. Now, maybe that could take a little bit more time. We don't know. But what I do want to do is I want to play something that he recorded live on his IG yesterday. Now, normally I wouldn't do this, but the only reason I am is because during that live, he talked about a lot of things regarding the Knicks, his recovery, the trade for Karl Anthony Towns, how he felt about that, all of those things. So let's listen to it together really quickly as I bring up the video. This is Mitchell Robinson again on IG Live, and he's talking about the Knicks. He's talking about, where he is in terms of his rehab, Karl Anthony Towns trade, a lot of different things. We'll listen to it once, and then we'll break it down.
Rehab is actually going great, not gonna lie. I am very, very proud of the work from this week and last week. Like, good signs. Good signs.
Okay.
Why y'all telling me to oil up, man? Like, damn, you seen what happened when I rushed to come back. I was back out. Wow. Like, at this point, I got to make sure I'm good for life, too. Like,
true.
Come on now. Let's not be selfish here. Let's not be fucking selfish. Not the fucking time. Yeah, no, man, we going to be straight. We going to be good. We going to be all right. You feel me? We going to be okay. We going to be okay. Promise you, we going to be straight. Promise, we're gonna be straight. You do know what I want to try this year though?
What's that?
So like, when I'm guarding somebody, right? Usually like I kind of be like at arm reach a little bit. Probably might be like a foot back. I think I'm really about to start like pressing. Like.
What?
Cause like I know I'm quick enough to like recover if I'm guarding you. So like I would tell y'all my secret how I be defending, but I don't want nobody else to see this and like they like, oh, that's how you do it. Okay,
right.
But I got a little technique and it be working sometimes. I ain't gonna say all the time, but most of the time it works. Like I real life got some tricks up my sleeve to really like, you know what I'm saying? What my thoughts about like Cat? He's a great guy, bro. Like when I'm in the weight room, he's in there. Vibes are great. We bumping that country, we going at it, in the weight room, just knocking our workouts out. So like he really is like a great guy though. Just having conversation with, I was talking to him earlier. It's just, like real shit, he's just a real cool guy, like genuine guy, you can tell. What was your reaction to the trade? I didn't really have a reaction. It was just like, oh shit, like I know it's a business at the end of the day, Mitch, you want to retire, or Nick? I will. But, sometimes shit happens. So, like, hopefully I can. But if I can't, the love is still there, though.
The love is still there, though. Okay, Mitch. I like that. Hey, listen, man. I mean, that was some comments from Mitch. The whole rushing back, wanting to be healthy for his entire life, wanting to stay in Nick. I mean, those are some good things that he mentioned there. We can talk about it real quick. Let's talk about exactly what he said. Shout out to Omar on the app X for breaking all this down. Great breakdown from Omar right there. If you guys want to give him a follow, make sure you do. We have Mitchell Robinson saying, he said all of this in the video we just watched, but just breaking it down. He said, I'm very proud of the work from this week and last week, meaning that he's happy with the work he's putting in terms of rehab, where he's going, where the progress is going. So it sounds like he's on the right course to getting back in January. But again, it's just from a live, so we have to take that with consideration here. You see what happened when I rushed to come back. I was back out. I have to make sure I'm good for life. I'm good for life is very impactful of a statement there. The fact that he wants to make sure he's back, he's ready, and he's not going to be missing time ever again, I think that's actually pretty impressive. I think it's actually something that we should talk about because, listen, I give Mitch a lot of flack. I do. I really do. Because he's injured a lot. He's injury prone. That's why I do. But at the same time, if he understands himself enough that he knows he needs to work on his body to the point where when he comes back, it's not even a thought where he's injured again, that he wants to stay healthy when he comes back, I can at least respect Mitchell Robinson having that belief and ideology and wanting to stick by it. Because a lot of people wouldn't say that. So I give him credit for that. Let's keep it going here. He says, I think I'm really about to start pressing people. So I'm thinking when he's going inside, he wants to start pressing because he said he's really quick to recover. So he wants to start doing that a little bit more. He said Cat was a great guy, good vibes. In terms of the trade, he'd have no reaction. It was just a business for him. And he wants to retire in Nick. Hopefully he can. But if he can't, the love is still there. So for him, it looks like he's open for anything. It seems like whether Mitchell Robinson gets traded or not, I think obviously he's heard the rumors, he's heard the reports. It's hard not to. They probably even talked to him about the fact that, hey, listen, we're trying to trade you right now. We're trying to get rid of you for another player. And I'm sure that conversations were had. So he understands the business. It's good that he understands that, because likely the next move the Knicks are going to be is trading that man for another center to get on this team. It's not something that I'm looking for, especially if the Knicks can, get him healthy and get him active on this team. But as of right now, I think we know. I don't think that's ever going to happen with Mitchell Robinson again. I think the years of him ever being fully healthy for a season again are way behind him. That's not going to happen. So now you have to contend with the fact of how many games is he going to miss when he comes back? How consistently is he going to play before he gets injured again? These are the questions everybody's going to ask, including the Knicks. So I think the value for Mitchell Robinson is going to have to do a lot with his contract, and the Knicks trying to flip him for another player by telling that other team that, hey, listen, when he's available, he's a beast. But even when he's not available, he doesn't hurt your books because of the contract. That's going to have to be the sell, because even though he's going to get better, he's going to come back eventually. The rehab is going well. He talked with Kat. The vibes are good. I get all of that. It's great. And I think we could utilize his skill set if he was healthy on this team right now. We saw that firsthand, did we not? When we could have used somebody like Mitchell Robinson inside the paint to deter all of these guys jump shooting inside the paint over all of these players, taking it to Karl Anthony Towns. That way, Towns could have been the roamer outside, and defenders would have not known what to do with him. Probably threw 2 or 3 defenders at him at the line, and if they did that, everything else would have opened up alongside of him. That's why I think a double big lineup with Towns and another dominant 5 is only inevitable. Now, whether that's Mitchell Robinson or somebody else that they trade for, that's anybody's guess, but that's going to happen. When we're talking about this team, we're talking about Karl Anthony Towns. The fear inside, it's not there anymore. Karl Anthony Towns is a different defender than Mitchell Robinson, and that difference allows other players, opposing players, to go into the paint, do whatever they want to do with more confidence, because they don't have that same level of fear that they're going to be blocked, out-rebounded, or something like that. They have that confidence now that even if they miss, they can still get their own shot. They can get their own rebound and go to the line and make a free throw, get contact and go to the line, and one, whatever the case may be. Why are we helping inside so much, causing there to be either somebody open in the corner or a mismatch somewhere, and then the ball swings around, somebody's open, and guess what? It's an open 3 for that player. If you enjoyed these clips from the live show, be sure to subscribe to the channel and have notifications turned on so you don't miss any new episodes or when we go live. Thanks for watching, Knick fans, and until next time, peace.